All right, welcome YouTubies
Yeah,
and
you. Yeah,
Rumblers and I don't. We're not on Rumble. We're on Kick and
you
Twitter.
kickers,
Yeah.
you
I
shit
do. I
kickers
do
and
need to.
vipers
I
of other
do need to
people's
set up a.
bosoms. What?
Yeah, I do need to set up a Rumble. I do.
Okay.
I do need to set up a Rumble because yeah, just you know, I gotta put my fingers in all the pots, right?
Yep, all the holes.
All the holes. That's how Punk Waddle likes it. Anyways, we're gonna say
Mm.
Marcus Felix is here, but he's got to work because he's the working man. You know, he's got to catch us the first 20 minutes. So, hello,
At least the first 10 now.
welcome.
Sorry.
He actually, yeah, we did start a little late. He might, uh, yeah.
That
Anyways,
might be my fault. Yeah.
the, the marvelous, wonderful Joseph Frost Ghost is here.
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on? And Vicky Bear is here. Vicky Bear.
Yeah, Vicky Bear.
Yeah, not Icky Bear, Vicky Bear.
Just because I swallowed a V doesn't mean I didn't pronounce it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you don't need to brag about us swallowing the V. Anyways, Papa Cotton is here. Hey, Papa Cotton.
The patron saint pope of all puppets, and you know what? I appreciate that guy for maybe he is what he drinks. You know what I'm talking about. But also, he's a good feller.
No, I don't. Anyways, we got Jedi Miesta. Hey, Punk Waddle
Hey,
Band Gator.
may the force also be with you.
Band Gator. What does Band Gator mean?
I think that was a typo.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you're starting a band, are you a
I
band
don't know.
nerd?
No, I'm. Well, we are developing a crew in Punk Waddle. You are, um, we are pressing you. Yes, you are going to be in our space adventure crew. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
That will be coming up. That will be coming up later.
Okay.
We were hoping to shoot it this summer, and it still might come in this summer, but
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
yeah. And Jedi Master has something important to say. He says typo.
Typo. Negative? Positive?
I don't know. He's not my typo.
Uh,
I'm joking. We love you. But
but still, it
uh,
doesn't have to be your type.
yeah, exactly.
Bark
We get
dog.
we have Farf Dong.
This dog.
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, Farf Dog.
Yeah, you missed a couple squiggles in the W. Turned it
I'm
into
sorry.
an N. That was
That
weird.
that that was a speech show. What?
Oh, spaghettios.
Oh, spaghetti. He can say the typo. I can say the speech show, right?
Sure.
Yes, definitely need more Gators Adventures. Yes, the Gators Adventures are coming back. They are coming back. They are coming back in space. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang it.
Yes. We're doing some. I am. We're. Uh, there's some puppetry making that we are gonna do. For some more adventurous development.
Puppets in
Space! And yes, so hopefully we'll have fun and people will enjoy it and people will watch it, except for those in the UK.
What's happened in the yuck?
Oh, do you know what's going on in Great Britain? They are getting butt hurt
Oh.
about um the state run media. So we're talking about the BBC, Channel 4,
Right.
British Sky News. Those they want those channels to have top priority over like all the other let's just say non-state approved uh,
Well,
sources of news.
aren't those the only thing that broadcast on their little box anymore because nobody wants to be a part of it?
Yes, yes. Apparently, Britain's got this weird thing where you have to pay for. You
TV
have to pay,
license, yeah.
yeah, the TV license.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't watch TV, like I don't watch TV, I have
Mm-hmm.
the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so and you pay for internet, so that's like doesn't
Right,
make any
right.
sense to pay for TV if you just use the internet, right?
I feel
Um,
like there's some people have been like, look, you can check my license. I haven't actually used it. I haven't watched anything. I don't want to pay for it, right? And then they realize that forcing things on people usually doesn't go well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, apparently they've been. I've seen a couple clips here and there. The BBC, yeah, right. They'll have like state inspectors like have a warrant to buy. I got a warrant to go into your house and check your TV, and be like, what?
It's
It's
like
just like,
I mean, I get there are things that we get taxed on, but tax for usages, tax for home ownership,
yeah.
tax for property ownership, right? Car
I
ownership.
mean, it's like stealing cable, except for instead of watching the stuff, you are actually just not watching it. You know,
Right, right. It's like we pipelined it to your home, so you have to pay for it. But I don't want it in my home. Well, you have to have it in
It's
home.
like I already get it pipelined via the internet.
Right.
You didn't have to pipe it to my TV because I don't turn on my TV. The only time I turn on my TV is when I put in a DVD or I start playing the video game.
Well, that's the thing. Like, okay, I mean, we could talk about how the medium star killed the other medium star, right? The video
Mm-hmm.
star killed the radio star. The internet influencers killing the
Yeah.
Hollywood wannabe, right? All this stuff, or
Yeah.
has Hollywood has been, I think, might be actually more accurate. Especially that interview with Robert Downey Jr. a couple months ago, where he's sitting with an old dude inside this weird looking set from the '80s, and like these influencers need to respect us Hollywood celebrities, and we're the crew de grind, and they just don't know what they have, and we are the upper echelon, and they should respect their elders. Meh. I think that's a direct quote. Don't
That
quote me
that
on that.
was that was spot on, Robert Downey
Yeah,
Jr.
yeah.
Spot
It
on.
might have been the
Oh,
old interviewer guy. Like,
oh my! I
yeah.
should give you a medal for that. That's amazing. Wow.
I mean, you could give me a Tony, a Bravo, a Brazo. Uh,
When
Doki.
did ever a puppet get a Tony? Oh wait, that's right. I forgot. Avenue Q is a thing.
Don't
It
give me
actually
the
beat out
respect.
Wicked. That's
Oh yeah.
a little theater trivia for you.
What
Wicked
about
got beat
cats?
out by a
Oh,
bunch
for
of freaking
puppets.
puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avenue
Yeah,
Q is pretty fun.
yeah, everyone's a little bit racist sometimes.
Shut
Do
up.
do 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 do. Doesn't mean we go around committing hate crimes. Everyone. Anyways, I, I can sing the whole song. That's a
Yeah.
good song. That one.
Puppets can teach you a lot of great things.
Oh yeah, everyone's a little bit racist. The internet's a wonderful place for porn. That song is good. Schadenfreude is another really good song. It's
I
Sex
don't
to
really think
Me.
it's
Oh
puppets
my
for
god.
kids, but it
No,
is.
Avenue Q is not for kids. Not for kids.
No.
No.
To
It's
kids who never really grew up. But
was it Broadway? I mean, kids don't go to Broadway. They go to
Sesame
oh
Street.
they go to they go to Sesame Street. Yeah, they don't go to Avenue Q. They go to
No.
Sesame Street, or they tune into Mister Rogers' neighborhood and watch the Land of Make Believe.
Yeah, which
Right?
is good stuff. Good stuff, kids.
That was some good stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is real good stuff. Anyways,
Which is over
we were
there.
talking about talking about um
the British.
yeah, the British people, and honestly it was kind of weird what's going on. It's like why they started doing that now, and we to be honest, guess I actually it might be a conspiracy theory. I don't know. Put on your hat. Put on your tinfoil hat. Conspiracy.
Wait,
I
I don't know
got a
what it is. I don't know
conspiracy
what it is.
going on.
Is it her? Is her? I don't know.
That's okay. The purple mohawk works. You're a punk, so you got a +3 on conspiracy defense.
Okay.
Um, so so what's been happening in the UK for it's been weird. It's been happening these last couple summer times. You know how everyone goes crazy during the summer. We got all these. We got
Yeah.
like the summer of love, freaking riots and all that stuff. Well,
Oh.
the UK's been like these migrants have been let's just say doing no good dirty work to people of the
Yeah.
UK, right?
Right.
And and the media they don't want to promote it because
Right.
guess what? It's a bad image.
Well, yeah, it's a
And
bad image
well,
because it's bad things
the
happening.
migrants can't be bad because we don't that's not part of our propaganda script,
It's not
you
politically
know.
correct
Yeah,
to
not politically correct.
gotta help
Yeah,
let people into the country and let them run it.
who cares if it's true?
Right.
It's not what the British media
Look,
wants to
it's more
propagate.
important to arrest people who say something mean or post a meme on Twitter and have, you know, constabularies who aren't expected to get punched in the face because that's not what their job is there for people's mental health and not to enforce the law, right? That
Exactly.
sort of thing.
Yeah. Or was it Birmingham?
Yeah,
This
Birmingham.
one dude he was getting beat up and sucker punched and the guys they started to run away because the guy he was all dazed and he's getting up and a female cop just like grabs him and shoves him up on a corner and the guy just like what the heck's going on and he already got jumped. He's thinking like, oh no, they're continuously beating me up.
Right.
And apparently, let's be honest, that cop needs to be reprimanded. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
didn't she get
sorry.
walloped?
Well, no, she almost got as he threw a retaliatory
Punched? Yeah.
blind punch because he's getting attacked. If
Yep.
you don't want to get hit, don't attack. I don't care if you're wearing a badge or not. If you
Right.
hit someone, you
If you're
could.
there to calm down
Yeah,
the scene, you don't just the guy who's just been like in fight or flight mode. And I know a lot about that, guys. I don't have a flight mode. So
yeah,
if he's just been hunkered down, you don't just like I said, if she's there for mental health, she doesn't understand how to approach a somebody who's fighting for their life, which kind
yeah.
of makes that whole conversation a little bit more confusing.
So yeah, they arrest that guy and they brought him up charges for assaulting her, even though let's be honest, she assaulted him first. I know she's a
Mhm.
police officer; she gets the right to hold people, but there's certain ways to do it,
Yeah.
and one of her fellow what call them bobbies, whatever they call them,
Yeah.
the fake police. They're like, oh well, I'm pretty sure he wasn't aware he was getting attacked and he probably thought you were on one of the gang that was beating him up. And she's like,
Yep.
"Oh well, don't care."
Yep.
Yep.
It's a situational awareness.
I hope he sues the shit out of her.
Hold on. It's the situational awareness that we have the whole thing of the last I don't know how many years here, defund the or back the blue or all this stuff about situational awareness and how people react and maybe they think sometimes there's people on this U.S. soil that are too reactionary, but I feel like if you don't even if you're not even aware how to handle yourself in an actual fight
Yeah.
and if you get involved in the fray per se and aren't expecting because I saw the interview, right? I think
Well,
Asman looked over some of it too. It's
yeah.
like I wasn't expecting to get punched. You step into a fight without really announcing yourself, without really.
Well, sometimes you're not stepping into a punch; you're just getting attacked.
Well, I mean, no, I mean she stepped into the fight. She stepped into the
Oh yeah,
fight without
stepped into the fight. Yeah.
without really announcing herself. She's just trying to jump in and I've seen videos of American cops, right, who kind of step in and they get walloped in the face, and it's a similar. I mean, I feel like they're a little bit more situationally aware, but like still,
Sometimes
there's certain things that I
there has to be
whether
like
it's a
some sort of accountability. You know what I mean?
I mean, and whether it's a guy or a man or a woman, male or female, I do agree with that binary. Suck it. The thing
Yeah,
is that it doesn't really matter if you're not really situationally aware, or you try to interject yourself in a way and you're not expecting what could possibly come next. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
All right. To move on more to my to the story. Okay.
fine.
So sorry, man. Um, you gotta just rolling us off topic just a little bit. So the Birmingham police, their response was their initial response was, "Hey, we looked into this and our officer did nothing wrong. Blah blah blah," as they always do.
Mhm.
Um, and then the whole thing got like really outrageously viral, and
Mhm.
they're like, "Please do not share this. We are looking for the people. We admit that it was an attack." And so this is um I don't know if it's like the second or maybe the third time that British police have in fact arrested the victim of a crime.
Mhm.
And one of the first ones, I forgot what the guy's name was, but that some weird Sikh guy, he stabbed a guy in the
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, the
Eh,
guy who had he stabbed him with his ceremonial knife,
yeah.
which they said they wouldn't take away,
Hmm.
and the video of the cops just laughing at, sure, you got stabbed, ha 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 ha, you
Oh
racist.
no, it was like, it's like, I got stabbed. He's like, I don't think you have, mate.
Yeah, and he
That
just
that
like,
was the as he's handcuffed down to the ground, being
hmm,
treated not like a person.
right,
I hope the family sues those police.
yeah, because it's like, who are you there? I mean, who are you there to protect, the citizens or the immigrants,
Yeah,
or just actually find out what actually happened and do due diligence and
yeah.
process of
It's
law.
it's a two tier police system, um, and and the British politics are like, oh no, what's the problem here? The whole world is seeing what's happening over here, and they don't like it.
Yeah.
We need to where's the problem coming from? Let's not fix our country. Let's fix the microphone, aka YouTube. They'll probably they they already freaking know they're not gonna because Elon Musk is already on team. Hey Britain, you guys are fucked up. You need to fix your shit.
Well, I mean, okay.
Pardon my French.
I mean, YouTube and its AI and all that stuff, we all know it's kind of messed up. And
Yeah,
how many times have European countries, whatever, Canada, been like, y'all need to do stuff the way we want to do it, and we want to strong arm you. And American companies are like, um, I get that you have rules in your country, and we understand that, but we don't actually have to abide by your jurisdiction.
yeah.
We don't fall under your jurisdiction, and we don't actually have to. Now, if you want to talk to us and maybe work with us, like, that's one thing, But if you're just gonna come be like, we're a world power and we're gonna push you around, it's like, uh, are you right? What about all the things that China does that breaks everybody's rules and they don't care?
Well, they don't care because they're self-sustaining, um, and let's be honest, they're on a whole bunch of embargoes anyways. Like it,
Yeah,
it's just like, piling another,
yeah, but
just
everybody's still
another
like.
sh- it's just another shovel on the big heap, right?
But the funny thing is, how many people still buy cheap parts and imitation products from China and then perpetuate the system? I don't know. Is that tinfoil hat time or is that just truth? I think that's just true.
That might be tinfoil hat time. I don't know. Are the frogs fucking gay, dude?
I don't know about the frogs, but I have seen a lot of really bad cheap Asian parts that uh, get replaced all the time that still fail.
Ah, yes. Much like European ACs.
Well, they don't have them.
They don't have them.
Yeah, that's why they fail because they don't
That's right.
really exist.
That's right.
Because
They fail. Well, it's because all them stupid migrants are over in Europe, and they don't know how to install an AC.
no, I think it more has to do with the fact that they had a really bad heat wave for the last 10 years, and people died and suffered, and they're like, "Nah, it only happens so often. We'll be fine."
Well, here's the problem with the Europe migrants is they all come up from the Islamic world and in Africa and stuff like that. Ours come up from Mexico, and Mexicans know how to install an AC. Yep. What?
Well, at least you attempted to.
We both have a migrant problem. I'm just saying our migrant problem. They at least can install an AC.
Yeah, our migrant problem they put to work and they do all the jobs that people
Yep,
don't want to do, and then
they'll
people
actually do roofing jobs in the summer.
complain that they don't have any work, but they don't want to do the jobs that. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
That's because just okay. Moving moving on, moving on to a less invading topic. Um,
Invading, we kicked the British out a long time ago.
we did.
Now,
We
I'm
kick,
still sad. I'm still sad that we did not get a World Cup match where the USA played Britain in Philadelphia on July 4th because, I mean, we would
that
just
would have been great, but
yeah,
we were
throw some
never
tea
going
at
to
them.
do that. No.
Yeah,
We got knocked out by Belgium again. This is
yeah.
yeah, Belgium's really got our ticket.
Well, Belgium here is
Apparently
better.
Norway's got the ticket for Brazil. Brazil's never really beat them in a match.
Hmm.
So, yeah, Norway, yeah, skull,
Score and tuck and roll. Wait.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, when they skull and they sit down, they talk, and then they row and row. That's I love their celebration. They all sit down and everyone's all like row row. Yeah, that's a Norwegian team. I hope they win it. Actually, I do actually hope they win it. They're kind of the dark horse. Um, it's Argentina and France
Ooh.
are probably going to go. Um, if Norway finally stops Messi in Argentina, um, it will be Norway versus France. I'm just guessing. I'm thinking.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
mean, Messi is a tour de
France is still
force.
yeah, France is still a strong team.
Mhm.
Even though when you look at the French team, you don't see a lot of Frenchmen. They're French citizens. They're French citizens. I
Well,
will
it's
say
kind of like
that.
the Olympics, right? Sometimes you go back to the homeland because you have a better chance to compete.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, let's also be honest. All the people from the French-speaking places of Africa, they moved to France because the French Premier soccer league pays a lot better than their obviously their natives. So
You know,
obviously they go there, they get their citizenship, and they play for a French team,
right?
and there we go. They're on the French team.
French Legionnaires, in soccer,
It kind of is. It kind of is.
you know.
Yeah, except for a lot more money for playing and yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know. Soccer is freaking.
I will say
I
this.
know.
I'm gonna say this.
I actually haven't watched any of the games.
I'm gonna try to say this.
Okay, go for it.
Here's the thing: if you're playing soccer and you're actually, it's actually a decent sport for cardio, athleticism, this the short bursts, running around, chasing the ball. It's actually fun to play if you have a group that actually, is out there to have some fun, have some good times, right? But
Yeah,
yeah, watching it is really boring.
really boring.
Like I'd rather watch baseball because you have the breaks in between. You can sit there with your hot dogs and beer, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for it.
Whoop, whoop, whoop for the home team.
If
We
they
won
don't win, it was
it.
rigged.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
I do want to watch. You know what? I've been wanting to go to a Boston game for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to the old Fenway Park. Maybe I'll go this summer. It sounds good. I'll
I mean,
see what the
that's one of the
schedule is.
classic stadiums that's still around. It's like,
It is the oldest stadium, actually. It is the oldest stadium in Well, that's still up, right?
right.
Right.
I mean, I think we still have what's the one in Wrigley Field in Chicago? I think that's still.
Wrigley Field. Yeah, those are the two oldest ones. Is Wrigley Field and Fenway Park
I got
are
to,
the
I got to see the Cubs play the Astros in Wrigley Field like 20, 30 years ago. It was pretty awesome.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
the funny thing is I grew up closer to Houston, so going to the Astrodome and like seeing all the events there, and then you go to Wrigley Field and you're like, holy crap, this is an old school baseball diamond. Like this isn't as big as the Rangers Park. This is just a nice quality fun field, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not this huge production the way that so many other places are.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that the Chicago Bears are going to move because they need a bigger stadium because that stadium is
Oh, they're getting
again,
rid of Soldier Field.
I don't know if they're going to get rid of it, but they're talking about moving to a different
Oh,
city that's going to pay them more. So I'm sure they'll do
that
something
makes
with that
sense.
field, but the fact that it's going to lose some of the
They're getting rid of the
yeah,
Bears. Are they still going to be the Bears?
I don't really know at this point, but
Gonna be like the St. Louis Bears.
I don't remember
They
what.
lost the Rams. The St. Louis lost the Rams. So, um, you know, but they still have football fields and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Shoot, it's funny how like there are some places that like lose like a bit, like one of the main three, right? Or the big four, I should say, the big four.
Yeah.
Was it the big four is baseball,
Hmm.
hockey,
Hmm.
football,
Hmm.
and basketball.
Yeah.
Those are the big four, right? And once they lose one, it's just like there's kind of like a void of, you know.
Right, right.
A lot of times they shift, like from Oakland to Las Vegas. The
Yep.
Raiders and the Athletics. Yeah,
Hmm.
Las Vegas freaking stole both from Oakland.
I guess Las Vegas had a good earnings that year.
Oh yeah.
The house
Well,
always
that
wins.
well, yeah. The Golden Knights are actually a pretty decent hockey team. Yeah, yeah. See, the only reason Saka, this is Papa Cotton, of course, is popular is because we aren't doing mass deportations from the illegals. Uh, oh, come on now.
And
It's actually
soccer's pretty
it,
fun.
soccer is pretty. I actually like to play it.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at kicking the ball up and down. Um, maybe I'll do a little video of me kicking the ball up and down. I'll show you
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Or maybe not me. Maybe Snacks over there. I'll show
Oh, well, that's a
you.
little less exciting, but still.
Anyway, you know what I mean. Um, but I'm a bit of an all sport kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did we
Um,
talk about PlayStation last week?
I'm not sure if we were talking about PlayStation.
Do we talk
Um,
do we talk about how they're trying to they're saying they're gonna cancel physical media by 2028?
I do feel like they're gonna do that.
No,
Um,
they did an announcement. I just can't remember if there's any people still in the audience who were here last week because that was a big deal. That was really funny. Well, it's terrible, but like they made this announcement by 2029 we're just going to be, no physical copies. So then you had companies like Domino's being like, as of 2028, we'll no longer have physical pizza. We'll just have digital copies of pizza. Um,
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
and then you had like gamer chair stuff. Like, we've decided we'll no longer be making chairs, and we'll just have digital chairs for you to sit on while you play, and digital controllers. Right? We don't actually make physical copies of controllers anymore. Like, there were so many companies that were just going all in about like, this is ridiculous. You guys are a game company, and
Yeah.
you you don't want, you really don't want to print money. You just want digital money.
Honestly, I kind of want like a neural link kind of thing. You know, like a crazy VR, virtual reality.
You want to
What?
be farmed up to the Matrix. I mean, I get
I do.
that the first episode of Ghost in the Shell just came out.
Yo, wasn't it good?
I
All
haven't
right,
watched it
did
yet.
you watch it dubbed or subbed?
Okay, here's the thing. I tried to watch it later at night, and I tried to do the sub, but the sub format is like, not only goes really fast, but it has that black background, and so it like blots out half the art, and it's really annoying. So I might have to watch it dubbed just so I can understand it, because
Oh,
the
I
pressure.
had like the I didn't have the black bar. I'm pretty sure
I
you
have
can
to,
fix that in the setting.
maybe, but that's the first Amazon thing that I've had that issue with. So I'll have to see if
Oh,
I can adjust those options. But for me, it was like, it was so fast I couldn't keep up reading with it.
oh, so you end up doing it in dub. That's okay. Was the dub
I
good?
might.
Was it okay dubbing?
I don't know. Like I said, I just I stopped it because it was my head was hurting,
Oh, you
and
still gotta finish. Okay, I won't spoil. We won't talk about it. I won't spoil it for
yeah,
Punkwaddle.
I will watch it soon.
It's a good episode.
Good,
Very much a different major as we all kind of suspected.
right?
Um, she is a little more truant to the original anime. Not anime.
Wait,
Manga.
true or truant?
Both. Um,
She's absent.
mhm, yep. Very absent-minded. She's always plugged into the matrix.
Yeah.
She's really cool. Yeah, yeah. So she's very much true to um the manga version,
Okay.
and the Kachikomis are Tachikomis.
Well, and because it is Ghost in the Shell, I didn't want to watch it while half awake and feel like I missed things, and because like that's one of the. I feel like I've said this on streams before. But that's one of the few um, franchises that I'm pretty much sure I own uh, all the physical media available from standalone complex, the Arise series, even like season 3, the OVA kind of each, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I even own the Scarlett Johansson movie because
Honestly,
it
I
wasn't
like it
terrible.
all. I do. I like all of the Ghost in the Shell.
Mhm.
Even the Scarlett Johansson movie, it was a good movie. A lot of people are like, "Well, Scarlett Johansson doesn't look like they made her," and no, she does actually. I think she
She
does.
actually really does.
She
And for
really
all the
does.
people who got mad about whitewashing, completely missed the whole
Well,
um,
that was back.
concept.
You gotta remember this was hashtag Hollywood so white.
Right. This was when they were mad at the Great Wall because Matt Damon was playing a white person who was trying to steal the black powder from the Asians. But because of the previews, they assumed that he was just the Asian warlord, and they were shown to be stupid.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. It was
yeah,
what was it? The white
yeah,
savior. They're like, oh, Matt Damon's playing a white savior,
yeah.
and
No, no,
no, he wasn't a savior. He was
he's the
just a
white devil trying to steal other stuff.
yeah. He was just a badass. Let's just be honest. He was a badass.
Right.
Um, like he wasn't like if he had to fight against like the forces of like oh they fighting like demons or something.
Right.
Um,
All the wuxia, the mysticism stuff. He
yeah,
needed. Yeah.
yeah, he could do a half decent job at it, but peanuts compared to what all those the soldiers on the wall were doing,
Right,
because
and
they
that
were
Asian
doing some
lady,
crazy kung fu stuff.
the
Um,
commander, the daughter lady, she was a badass,
oh
right?
yeah, well, it's more like they were all like in sync. They had
Mhm.
done their kung fu drills,
Right, right.
and the teamwork, really did
But
really did a lot of
but
work.
it's just it was that era where everybody got mad because they saw the teaser trailer and assumed everything about a movie without even getting reviews, without even getting news, like clickbait articles, and it's like I feel like we've just gotten worse, and now we have a little bit more information, but super reactionary, and it's annoying.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good. Now the Great Wall. It was a good movie.
It was
Like
a
Matt
fun
Day.
movie. It was on
Yeah,
HBO a lot. I was in hotels at the time,
yeah,
and it was one of those like, oh, that kind of silly fun movies on. That's a great background movie because yeah, especially if
yeah.
the Wi-Fi in the hotel sucked and you couldn't really, you
Oh,
know,
I hate that when that
connect
happens.
to do anything else of
Yeah,
worth.
yeah. They're like, hey, here's the hot, here's the here's the Wi-Fi password. And we're like, okay, click, click,
Yeah,
click, and it's like the worst Wi-Fi ever because
or
they're
it doesn't
like,
have a password, and like every Joe Schmo around can hook up to it.
oh yeah, that's
Like the
also bad.
hobo hanging out in the alleyway is stealing the Wi-Fi.
It's that's true. That is also bad.
Hmm.
Yeah. Or that, or so they're like, you could hook up to our Wi-Fi, but you had to pay $15. I'm
Yeah,
like, what? fifteen
it,
dollars for 2 nights? No.
it was also great because at the time one of the jobs I had was they wanted us to do like data entry and do stuff on the road, right? And well, half the time when the internet and Wi-Fi was so bad, we do stuff, but it turns out we didn't realize it was an offline mode. So everything we did and thought we uploaded did not get saved as soon as we logged out, and we had to redo it anyway back in the office, which was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, the password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, it's the same password I have in my luggage. It's amazing because it's the same password I have on my luggage.
Wow.
Him too. I gotta check. I gotta reset
I
my
didn't
locks.
actually think there were 5 numbers on my luggage. I'll have to go
I
check.
don't know. I don't know. I feel like he got that from a movie somewhere. Um,
I think so too.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower. That's a movie that they were teasing,
Hmm.
um, a remake of,
Right, right.
which I kind of do, but also don't want to see
Well,
it.
well, it's Spaceballs 2. It's not a remake, right?
Yeah, not a remake. The sequel. Yeah, yeah. Um,
It's like, you know, the History of the World Part 2 eventually came out and it kind of sucked, right? Am I
what did
wrong?
it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Somebody Google that. I don't have hands.
The writing at the time was, there was a certain je ne sais quoi of that kind of writing. You know what I mean?
Hmm, hmm.
We had King Arthur and the Holy Grail. We
Hmm.
had The Life of Brian. Um,
Well, those are all
Eric.
British things, but yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Eric the Viking. Um, that one wasn't quite as British. We had Yellowbeard. Yellowbeard also really good. Um, Mel Brooks had Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein.
Well, isn't
Um,
Spaceballs Mel Brooks?
yes, yes, it is.
I mean, the Mel Brooks era, Blazing Saddles, like you said, the Spaceballs. There's the History of the World Part 1. You had, like
The
Steve Martin.
producers.
You had, uh, you know, Steve Martin, Montreal, short the three amigos.
That's definitely a take, dude. Wow. Is Mel Brooks is overrated and corny as you know what. Um, I I say that's kind of his shtick though. You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a place for it. I mean, maybe it's not by your place in your death metal, but that's fair, right? But here's the thing: like there was an area of the slapstick comedy, like the physical comedy. Like the point is, in the '70s to '80s, you had a lot of stuff, like you said. But to try and it was bad enough when they tried to do a Zoolander 2 or a Anchorman 2 that just even 10 years, 5 or 10 years
Yeah,
later, just felt like they didn't even understand the jokes they made. Um,
yeah.
yeah,
Like they had good moments in the sequels, but they kind of forgot the essence of what made the first movie so darn good.
right. It was like, how do we rehash this and remake? Do something based on the jokes, not based on the characters, not based on what situation, wacky situation we can get in. It's like, let's be completely derivative of the first and completely close off all creative avenues that actually will probably be very successful. We're just gonna just shut it down and do some sort of cash grab sort of deal, right? I mean,
I mean, it's like steeping a second time from the same tea bag. Um,
wow.
it can be good, but it's not as good, and as it's a little more on the weak side as the first one.
Well, it's also, if you steeped it for really long and really tried to get all the essence out, and then you steep it again, you're like, there's nothing
Oh
left.
my god! Oh, a bland 2 hour long movie
Yeah,
sounds like today's Hollywood.
pretty much. You know when some brands are a little bit more waxy on their tea bag, and you can tell you if you steeped it too long because you just get like that wax paper taste that overpowers the actual flavor of the tea. It's
Oh,
god awful.
all my tea bags taste like balls. Um, what?
I think you're using the wrong kind of tea. Also, how
And
long do you steep that for? That's, well, I guess technically it's bad for reproductive health, but I don't think you need to reproduce, so it's fine.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I steep it until the milk comes out. Anyways, um, what? You don't want to waste. Um,
Curiosity, and I'm not even a cat.
yeah, curiosity got the cat cooties. Anyhow, um, so yeah,
Cat died of cuties?
I don't know. So so the Superwoman, Supergirl movie. I feel like everyone's been giving it the nay, so we
Yeah.
won't be watching that. And everyone's like, "Oh, Minions is totally gonna beat it," and I'm like, "Of course, Minions is gonna beat it."
Yeah, it's a family
What
movie
was the
derivative.
last kids movie that came out recently? Oh wait, Toy Story.
Yeah. And Toy Story did okay.
Toy Story did all right.
But again,
Um,
it's these
it's a
these
little more
legacy
old hat though.
franchise, huh? Yeah, the
It's a
franchise
little,
legacy movies.
yeah. Toy Story 1 came out when Snacks was a kid.
Right, right.
Came out when he was 5 years old. Holy smokes!
Yeah.
And um, yeah, now he's in mid 30s, so it's like,
Yeah, so
whew,
the next generation is getting growing up with it, right? So it's kind of cool to bring your kids to something that was, heartfelt and good family fun over the generations, right? So they're doing something right there.
you are a toy. Oh, sorry. As long as Andy's not
Puppet.
coming,
I'm a puppet.
that's right. That's right. We're
You make a
puppets.
toy.
We're puppets.
Yeah.
Do they still do that in Disney World? They'd be
Uh,
like,
I have not.
Andy's coming, and everyone's all like,
I have not been to Disney World in a long, long time.
I've never been to Disney World.
What? Have been to Disneyland?
Never been to Disneyland.
Wow. Well, I think I went when I was like maybe under 10.
Yeah, parents weren't that well off to take them and uh three boys.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah, it was like a family of three, of five.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, it's only gotten more expensive over the years.
yeah, so So yeah, family of five, going in the late '90s was
Mm,
doable in today's standards. Today's standards super doable,
yeah,
but the dollar was different back then. So,
yeah.
um, yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
But we did go to Orlando though. Orlando was fun. The Universal Studios was fun.
I remember doing Universal too, and Universal was a whole lot of fun.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
have more, I remember the Back to the Future ride and some other stuff that was really cool.
heck yeah, heck yeah. Let's see. Um, Papa Cut is on something else today. He went to Disneyland when um an evil lady had a show there.
How evil.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to read the list.
Okay,
Donald Trump gave me the list, but I'm not supposed to. I'm not giving it.
okay.
Nope. Nope. That's funny. This is like, what happens when it's like, hey, can we get the French to calm down, Papa Cotton? And I'm like, oh wait, I have the super ultimate wrench because this is my channel, but Papa Cotton is a good. I don't want to make him mad.
This is like what I was saying before. Papa Cotton, he does his thing, right? We do our thing. There's a lot of mutual respect of we don't we don't have to agree. This is fun. We hang out. We don't have to agree on things. We enjoy things.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not trying to get rid of Papa Cotton.
No, of course not.
We don't by any means. How do I put this? We're not. We're not. I don't think we should be held accountable for what our friends say, and our friends shouldn't be accountable for everything we do because we're friends.
Everyone should be accountable for what I say because I don't stop talking.
Well, if nobody's paying attention to you by the time you say something that might be offensive, it probably doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true. All right. So the summer season of the animes is kicking off there, Punk Bottle.
It is. It is.
Have you got any anime update on your list?
Trying to remember because let's see. I know I've watched a few. There's dang it. There's some that like have started off that could be promising, but we'll see. I mean, we're only a week or two in, so
Yeah.
it's really hard to tell where
So
we're going.
I do want to I haven't fit season one of Tension Mushugo Tensen or
Oh,
Jobless
has it
Reincarnation.
started yet? I'm looking forward to that one because the
Yeah,
first two seasons were good.
I love the anime. Um, I love the manga. I read all the manga.
Yep.
Um, only I haven't watched the entire first season. I
Yep.
watched a bit of it because I was like, please be good because I love this. I love the manga so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I watched a little bit. I'm like, oh yay, it's great. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off here
Mm-hmm.
because I know what's gonna happen. And the second season come around, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna watch this season. I'm gonna wait for the third season to go, and the third season coming around right now.
You're just gonna binge it like crazy.
I'm letting the whole thing cook. I'm letting the whole thing cook. I'm just gonna binge the heck out of it.
That's what I mean. You're gonna wait. You're gonna start. But by the time we get towards the end of the season, there's like 3 to 5 episodes left. You're gonna start it and just like whoosh through it.
Yep. I'm just gonna binge like crap. Yep, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I've
That
noticed. I've noticed. There's usually what happens, and I say this every season. There's the first 2 or 3 episodes. I'll start watching some stuff, and then I'll be like, okay, I gotta let it cook. I gotta wait, and then I'll go back and finish an anime or two from last season
mhm.
on a weekend, and then I'll start watching something else or pick something that I had heard about from 5 or 10 years ago, and watch a whole bunch of those things. And it's like, then we get to the 10th or 11th episode, and like, oh, I kind of forgot about this season. Let me go back and watch and see what's worth actually finishing up.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. Um, see what else am I watching? Um, I'm finishing up. I'm waiting for the dubs to come out for to finish the season of Reincarnated as a Slime,
Oh
and
yeah,
then Skeleton Knight. Skeleton Knight is fun.
yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's a couple others that are
I
coming out.
finished season 1 of Reincarnated as Slime, and I'm in the middle of season 2.
Yeah.
It's
How do you
good.
like it?
I really do like it. I started Skeleton Knight at the same time, and I really like Slime better, so I might go back to
It
Skeleton Knight.
is.
It's not bad.
Yeah. If I could only watch one, I would watch Slime. Yeah.
Skeleton
I
Knight's okay. Um,
don't know. Skeleton Knight's great.
yeah,
Skeleton Knight's great.
okay.
I'm just kind of curious,
Yeah,
what's going on with Skeleton Knight. He's got an odd predicament. You know what I mean? And it feels like he's got like an anti-social kind of curse going on,
It's
and
kind of like a little bit more friendly version of
Uncle from Another World.
no.
Oh,
What's the
yeah,
other one where
that's a
it's
good one
like
too.
the
What?
one that Ironcaster liked a lot, where the guy wakes up in the video game and he's the skeleton god in his
Oh,
guild.
I hate freaking Overlord. People love
Yeah,
Overlord. It
but
got
it
freaking
there's
got really popular too.
it's like a likable version of Overlord is really what it. The first 2 episodes feel like parallel, right?
Yeah, he's actually like a good person, not like just there to like just like subjugate all the
Yeah,
freaking
Overlord was
people.
like a power fantasy. Skeleton Knight is a little bit like, oh, a
Well,
lot.
they're both power fantasy. It's just one is
Well, I
one
guess
has
I
less
was,
morality.
yeah, as I was saying before
Oh,
you
what?
interrupt me, sir.
Sorry,
That
yes, go ahead.
and the point, I heard this. The sentence you get to the point at the end. So let me get there. So point is like, yeah, it's like a more like little Overlord because again, they kind of start off. I'm a skeleton. Ooh, this is weird, but he processes things in a sort of like, and he goes out and in Skeleton Knight, he's already trying to be helpful and kind to the people around him. He's not like I'm this OP boss and I need to test my might and I've got my little demon girly waifu, ha ha ha, sort of thing. Like it's much more
Yeah.
wholesome feeling, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
You okay? You okay there? You okay, Punk Waddle?
I didn't know if you were going to talk or wait till I started talking, so
No, I was waiting for the point. And,
Ah,
so 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 there's that one. There's Ghost in the Shell.
right, right.
The new
I'm going to
season
watch all
came
that
out.
no matter what.
No matter what. And then I'm not sure what else is coming out. I'll have to look and see what else is
There's like
coming out.
the Heavy Knight. I watched the first episode of that. That looks interesting. He's
Yeah,
reincarnated in
I
the
did
game.
watch that.
He's
It,
eats
it
kite in the game. His dad's all mad at him, but he's like, "But I got the skill, and then in the game they don't understand how awesome this is." So we'll see how that plays out, right?
yeah, yeah. I,
Um,
I feel like that uh, they kind of like they kind of like what do you call it, the freeze frame with the manga
yeah,
line art, right? And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, was this a manga that I missed? It probably
yeah. The
was.
line art's interesting. Yeah,
I was like, this was probably a manga at one point in time, and yeah, hopefully it's still good. It is definitely one of those the isekai in a video game schlops. You know what
right.
I mean? That's a lot of that. A lot
I
of
mean,
that.
Skeleton Knight is the exact same thing to start off with.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, a
mean,
lot of these things have like certain tropes that are all kind of um they all kind of wash over each other. Like every once in a while you get a different premise here, a different premise
yeah.
there.
And I'm gonna go out and say it. Like sometimes in the anime 101 chat, when you have the first 3 episodes and people are like, "Oh, this reminds me of this and this and this and it's this and then anime," I've seen it before. I'm not gonna watch it. It's like, okay, I get what you're saying because all of these have such a similar setup in the first 2 or 3 episodes. Unless they really jump into the action, a lot of them kind of feel similar. But then you start seeing the unique characters, and by episode 5 or 6, you can find out. You realize like, oh, this is a unique story that started off as similar to the other one.
Yeah, all anime are similar, Like
Well,
I say, like
if it's an
I was
isekai in a
watching.
video game, or
Yeah,
if it's the big trope of the adventurer quits his S rank party to blah 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 blah, right? Okay, but he has different reasons
there
why.
are actually the S-rank adventurers quits his party or gets cast out.
Right, right.
Does interchangeable, and there's like 6 different animes with the ones that get he quits or he got cast out.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
so
there's like 3 major tropes, and by the third or fourth episode, you realize which one it is and how it's developing its own story. But it's like they all got the same prompt, and so the
yeah,
first chapter or so is all going to be similar because I have to set up the world and explain. And there's one thing, you start to see nuances, some that are really clever and really interesting. You see the nuances early on. Some it's like, okay, this is derivative slop, but it still might be fun.
yeah.
Or it's like, nah, I'm over it, right?
Yeah. There's even like just big schlops of like nuances like I got isekai into another world, and I'm here to cook delicious food.
Yeah, you want your sloppy seconds waifu?
Exactly, and everyone's just like, hey, what are you doing here? You're not that powerful. You're just a bird, and oh my goodness, is that roast beef? You know,
Yep, yep.
and they eat it, and they're like, oh my god, yes, you could party up with us.
You could cook monsters in the dungeon? Oh, this is so good. We can eat like this forever.
Uh, Yeah, there's actually a show going on just like that
Yeah.
this season, and there was one
We've had them
that
for the
was a
last 3 or 4 seasons, like for the
last
last
three
year.
or four seasons. There've been like I think we missed one last season, but
Yeah.
the prior 2 seasons we had something just like that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like I'm like, wow, it's like everyone's just like sitting, on the train, and we got one mangaka and another mangaka, and they're all like, "Mhm. I'm writing notes to make my new anime script," and the other guy's just like, ah,
Food. Okay, that's
food.
new.
That's
Let's
a
all
good
exploit
idea.
the idea so everybody's
Yeah,
inundated with anime food for the next
yeah.
5 years.
Anime food, anime food, isekai to a fantasy world. Now
I will say the
we can have
vending
dragon
machine,
steaks.
the vending machine was at least a little bit original.
I thought the vending machine was stupid. I haven't even watched it.
No, 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 no.
I
I couldn't watch the show, but I'm saying the
Okay.
concept of being reincarnated as a vending machine at least is
It
original.
it
I don't.
killed me on the concept. The
Yeah,
concept killed. I
I
won't even look at it.
my
But
point is at least they're trying to do something a little bit different. If it fails and flops, at least they try to do something that isn't the exact same dribble. Is what I meant.
yeah, the like the talking sword. This it's an element from classic fantasy. Classic
True,
fantasy is
true.
um
Weapons that have,
the weapon
yeah.
known as the singing sword,
Or
right?
yeah, uh, a weapon that has some sort of personality, or
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
yeah. It's a great sword,
Like
and it's
Berserk
got
and
the
Gluttony had the sword that talked too.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that one too. Yes, yeah.
That
It
was
had
kind of that under the radar for a lot of people, but I actually enjoyed that one.
that one wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad. It was definitely it wasn't an isekai, but it was a power fantasy.
It
Um,
was,
yeah,
but it
yeah,
definitely had a cost per se.
yeah. He had not so much of a car. Well, yeah, technically he did get really hungry and had to um he had to just like just go through freaking bad guys just
Well,
to fill up
well,
his.
that and he was kind of concerned that the person that gave him a second chance in life might, you
Oh
know,
yeah, bleach as well.
not
Bleach as
not
well.
like yeah, not really be proud of him as a person because he's a gluttonous monster and he's so kind of
Power hungry.
well.
Literally power hungry.
Well, it's more of that he's what he's become is kind of an antithesis to her lifestyle and her station. So
Yeah. It's not like he chose the life though. The life chose him. Literally, it's just what it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
You know, if he didn't do what he was doing, he would be like like he would be dead. I think, right? It's been a while since I've
yeah.
seen the show.
But I mean,
But
then there's the. I mean, the question had questions of morality, but there's other shows that have the morality of like, do I continue to exist in this horrible state that I don't I don't agree with because I'm selfish and I want to live, or do I end my existence to stop this thing that's horrible? But am I doing good things with my evil powers? I don't know. There's all these moral questions that pop up to make it for an interesting conversation, right? And
it's
I
cool.
enjoy. I'll say this: I enjoy the fact that anime, manga, a lot of the Asian stuff where the Western, DC and Marvel kind of completely took out the fantastical, the whimsical, the lore, the spirituality, the sort of things, right? Where Asian entertainment still keeps that stuff in there. So you have the spirituality lore, you have the fantasy, you have all this stuff that gets to ask the pose the existential questions that a lot of the stuff that we had years ago here in America that really was profound. Like we don't see
Yeah.
that stuff anymore because people don't want to challenge themselves. But at
Yeah.
least there's people
When
that
I'm
still
reading,
do.
yeah, when I'm reading Western comics and it's superheroes, I don't want to see them going to a cafe station and just eating and talking about their feelings. You know, um,
I don't want that either.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
I
kind
don't
of
know. I felt like there was a bunch of those.
yeah,
I kind of there was kind of like a weird trend of that in like 2019, 2018 when I kind of like dropped those comics altogether.
like
I was a
instead of actually having a storyline that asks questions, it's just like we're just gonna sit here and talk about ideas because we're not actually writing stories. We want to have propagate our conversations
yeah.
and implant in interpolate inseminate. Um, that's not the right word. What was that movie that was really cool?
The movie that was really cool.
Yeah, that plants ideas in your mind.
Oh, shoot. Began with a D, I think. Um, in
Had,
the
had Juno in it.
I forget what it was. Yeah, yeah, I do know it's the one of them that French guy um and
It instigates things in your mind,
yeah,
inseminates
yeah.
things in your mind, but those aren't the right words.
Oh shoot. Yeah, it's like they go into like a sleep state and they
Hmm.
go into a sleep state and they go into a sleep state
It,
and
it has that guy with the top.
Leonardo DiCaprio in it and
You just almost said Leonardo decapitated.
he almost gets Leonardo decapitated in the movie. It was actually pretty cool. Um, I'm forgetting the name too. I know what you're saying. In Inception
Yeah,
was it? Was it Inception? I'm not
yeah,
sure.
Inception.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good movie.
There was no D in it.
No,
The D was in your mind.
it was. It was Inception. Yep. Okay.
Well, all right. I think our brains are fried. But the point
Our
is,
brains, our brains are fried.
yeah.
But That's good. That was a good show. Good show there, Punk Waddle. Anything else?
That was pretty good. It was all right. I feel like in case we, like I said, in case we didn't talk about the PlayStation thing, I don't know if they're gonna backtrack that or not, or if they're really gonna put their foot down for the next year and a half and say, you know, no physical media. And then you have Xbox that's trying to follow suit, but
Yeah,
Xbox is also kind of a mess. Xbox is kind
I
of
I
a
f- you
drowning
know
ship, right?
I feel like Xbox and PlayStation, the console, um,
Yeah.
I feel like they have meetings. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's like they're like at war talks, and we are the battlefront, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how are we gonna attack the consumer?
I also feel like, okay, hear me out. When they're saying like, oh, well, consumers are buying so many digital things, they chose that they want digital. I feel like that's back when Apple, I think this is after Steve Jobs died, but Apple's like, well, people wanted the Airbook because they kept on buying the thinner things, and people like when they found out that the airbook was so thin that they had to glue all the components together so it was not able to be recycled. When Apple's whole thing was like, oh, we're so conscientious and we recycle, it's like, well, the customers kept buying it, so that's what we made more. But the customers didn't know that it was an antithesis to the thing that they thought the company stood for, because the company, stood for ideas and principles, but not in practice. So everybody's like, well, that negates the thing that we thought we were supporting, right?
All companies stand for money.
Yep.
Eventually,
Yep.
they'll latch on to morals until morals meet the money, and once the money beats the morals, it's all about the money, baby.
Yeah, and the thing is, and I know there was some of, I think even Nintendo was kind of going after it. There was talk last year about how the the gaming companies who, they have their online platform that you have to go through them and all that. Well, they were starting to get upset because of the third party sales of, like, if you buy a used game, right? Because, like, there's a video,
Oh
there's
yeah,
clips from PlayStation of, like, from 8 years ago being like, that's the beauty of physical media. Once you buy it, you own it. Then you can share it and give it to other people. And it's like, they realized that's not what they wanted. They want you to buy from their digital store that you can't have physical copies to share to resell, that they don't get money off that dime, right? So
yeah,
every time you have the license for it, you have to repay for the license for it, yada yada yada, right? And you buy it at the price that they deem fit. You can't get a cheaper version. May go on sale and may not, right? But
yeah.
that's their
Nintendo would
prerogative.
Nintendo would outlaw like giving your giving away your Game Boy cartridge from like 30 years ago
Yeah,
to like a nephew. You know what I
right.
mean?
If they
Like if they could, they would totally outlaw it.
Which I think is why they're doing some of this. I wonder about some of the stuff they're doing with the key cards of, like, once it's registered to a unit, can you reuse the key card somewhere else, or is it dead, right? Or do you have to deactivate it before you can go somewhere else? I don't know. There's just lots of confusion things.
Yeah. All
Again,
the emulation that they were like really big heap mad about all the
yeah,
emulators, and it's like, well, we can't play this game, we can't buy this game, you're not
mhm,
selling this game.
right.
We want to play this game.
Hmm.
The only way to play this game is through emulation.
Right.
Um, like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting, but
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting in a couple
it's
of
been,
years. We're gonna see like how bad the cesspool of gaming consumerism is
and
going to
we'll
be.
see if they change course, or if we get some new, maybe we all go to PC. I don't know. Or
Maybe,
we
maybe we
figure out.
just maybe we just stick to freaking free to play games, I guess.
Well, the thing is, right, but I mean, and I have a PS5 that I can play a lot of the current gen things on, but
Heck
in
yeah,
like 5 or 6 years, I don't know what I'll be playing on, right?
yeah.
And here's the issue about PCs, right? I know we need to end the show here in a second, but
That's
the
fine.
thing about PCs is basically you have to have Windows, and Windows. The thing is, most games are requiring you to have Windows 11, which is crap. So, like, if you're a PC gamer, you have to have
Yeah.
one computer dedicated with Windows 11 that has all that stuff that nobody wants.
Oh yeah.
But so you don't want it as your regular computer, you're just your gaming computer. But because of all the stuff that they spy on and all that crap, they want to install and make sure blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
it's nuts.
Yeah. Microsoft keeps on like, hey, before you get, I know you want to start up your computer, but before that, how about you give us like $300, for this new program thing.
Mm.
You don't actually own it; it's just a license. For that much money, you'd think you would own it, but no, it's just a license. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. And so I like
I
the
always hit decline. I'm like, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
no,
no.
miss me with that.
Well, yeah, it's like the whole thing of all right, is it piracy if we don't actually own it? We're just trying to access it through a different portal, right?
Yeah, yeah. If
Um,
buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing.
yep.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Just
just
it's different access points, right? I
yeah,
don't. I'm not saying I condone anything illegal. I'm just saying it poses an interesting question of if Sony can remove 500 plus, movies that you had bought the license to, and say you no longer have access to them.
mm,
I mean, what's the point of paying for more licenses?
yeah. I do feel like the governatory body that is protect should be protecting consumers needs to step in with these tech companies.
I wonder though. I do wonder if some of this kind of new precedents where we're at, if that's gonna put some lawsuits on the table in the next year and a half. I kind of
Yeah,
guessing we are.
it's like you buy a printer, now you have to pay for the software for the
Right.
printer.
Right.
Um,
And then the
you
ink.
know, you have to pay for the ink. Oh, I always have to pay for the ink. It's expensive.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ink, the paper.
but
Um,
you know,
right. Yeah.
or you get a camera, now you have to pay for the software to use the camera on your
Yeah.
computer. You know,
I mean, it's
it,
like some of the editing software. There's some that you get once, but there's others like if you don't pay the upkeep fee, you don't get to use certain features.
yeah, it's like I paid hundreds of dollars to use this. I downloaded it. It should be on there. And they're like, oh no, you only we use it for 1 year. Next year
Yeah,
is ours. Okay, you have to pay us again.
you got to pay for the DLC.
No, it's not even like DLC. It's like I like my old
Yeah.
stuff. I want to keep my old stuff. And they're like, nope,
Yeah.
nope,
Oh
nope.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have to.
Stuff you made with us while using our proprietary stuff. Yeah, we won't even let you access because it has certain things that we only allow you to use while you have our license agreement. Yeah.
Yep, yep. And pretty soon, um, like, I get it. I get it. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I feel like our government needs to do that. Not like Britain though.
no.
Not like Britain.
No.
Britain's in it all for all the wrong reasons. All
Yeah.
the wrong reasons.
I feel like the Protect the Kids Act is not protecting kids.
You know,
I feel like
it's
all
more
this stuff is,
it's
going
called the
back to
Brainwash the
subscription
Kids
based.
Act.
I don't mind the free to play games, right? Because you can pay if you want to, but the subscription based stuff where you have to pay just to have access, right? People will pay more if it's I can access this for free, and if I want more stuff and I enjoy this, I will pay for more things. Than like you said, where we started with the BBC stuff. The
Like
if I have to
NTE,
pay,
I probably put like $50 into NTE.
yeah,
You know,
that's fair.
you know,
I mean, I
but
put some
it's
money.
been fun though. It's been fun, and I've been having fun.
I might have put a little bit into some of the gotcha games here, Fortnite in there, but like I play them a lot and I have fun and I enjoy them. So again, I'm spending my money where I spend my time, which is kind of how we usually function best.
And we're gonna leave us on that because we're functioning the best.
I mean, kinda.
No,
We
I'm
try.
not. Yeah, I'll try. I'm a little brain dead.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home! Gator! Wake up, man! Oh, well.